Everyone seems to focus on what Eve did in the garden, but rarely do they ask the most important question: what entered into humanity when she ate the fruit? Because something changed instantly, something psychological, something spiritual, something neurological, something that rewired the entire human race. But what if the forbidden fruit wasn't just a bite, but a download? Genesis 3, verse 7 says it this way. It says, "Then their eyes of both of them were opened." This is not optical. This is cognitive. It's when the Bible talks about the eyes of your understanding. It's about perception. It's about awareness, about consciousness. So the moment that Eve eats the fruit, something uploads into her mind. She sees differently. She thinks differently. She processes differently. She unlocks something that she was never designed to access without God. That's not nutrition. This is information. When we think of forbidden knowledge, oftentimes we think of hidden secrets. But the Hebrew idea is different. The knowledge of good and evil means total discernment, instant comprehension, moral complexity, self-awareness, existential weight. The full spectrum of wisdom delivered all at once. A 2-year-old can't handle adult knowledge. It breaks them. Adam and Eve were spiritually young, not immature, just uninformed. And when they accessed divine level insight too early, it traumatized them. They weren't upgraded, they were overwhelmed. The first emotion humanity ever experienced after that download was shame. They knew that they were naked and they hid themselves. Think about that. That's their first response to this upgrade, or rather this download. Their first response wasn't power. It wasn't enlightenment. It wasn't transcendence. It was, I'm exposed. I'm not enough. I need to hide. This is not the result of eating fruit. This is the result of downloading a new operating system without God's covering. Shame is the soul collapsing under information it was not designed to carry alone. The serpent didn't lie when he said you will be like God. He didn't tell them the cost. Eve didn't become divine. She simply became her own ultimate authority. And the moment she took that role, the weight crushed her. Human consciousness was never designed to decide good and evil without divine guidance. They downloaded independence and lost identity. They gained self-centered awareness, self-constructed morality, self-protection, self-definition, self-justification. They lost innocence. They lost clarity. They lost peace. They lost relational transparency. They lost unbroken fellowship. Independence sounded like freedom, but it became bondage. Artificial intelligence gives us knowledge that we didn't earn. It gives us power that we didn't develop. It gives us insight we didn't grow into. This is what AI has to offer us. Instant answers, instant moral complexity, instant creativity, instant intellectual reach, instant self-exaltation. The same temptation, same cost. We gain more than what our character can sustain. We access more than our soul can process. We see more than our identity can hold. Adam and Eve broke under the weight of it. So will we, if we keep choosing knowledge without God. The fall was not external. Humans did not fall off a cliff. They imploded psychologically and spiritually at a soul level. Watch the sequence. Let me show you the sequence. The sequence went like this: prompt engineered, perception hacked, curiosity ignited, desire awakened, fruit taken, knowledge downloaded, self-consciousness floods, shame erupts, identity fractures, fear enters, and hiding begins. This is the anatomy of a spiritual hack. and it mirrors the effects of artificial intelligence and the rapid acceleration of what's happening right now. It's overwhelm, it's loss of grounding, it's loss of meaning, it's addiction, it's isolation, it's identity distortion. The fall is repeating itself. Different tree, same download. When Eve ate the fruit, she didn't just break God's command, she broke humanity's connection to divine wisdom. Before the fall, God was the source. Identity flowed downward from him to us. Morality flowed outward. Purpose flowed from relationship. After the fall, self became the source. Identity became fragile. Morality became subjective. Purpose became confusing. They replaced God's voice with their own uninformed inner monologue. The fall was not disobedience, the fall was disconnection. In episode 4, we're going to break down what happened to humanity's body, mind, and spirit after the forbidden download. Why did death enter? Why did fear enter? Why did relationships fracture? Why did the world immediately begin to decay? And how does this mirror the breakdown we're seeing in our world right now as AI accelerates beyond human maturity? Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, and share this with someone you care about who needs to understand their own inner battle. I'll see you in episode 4, The Hardware Failure. See ya.